Hi everyone, welcome to Crystal Commando in English and welcome to a new Bible trivia. Today we'll be guessing which character said the verse. You've got 10 seconds to guess, so let's start. Let's go with the first question. And if I perish, I perish. Who said this? Daniel or ESTHER? And the person who said this was ESTHER. You can find this in ESTHER chapter 4 verse 16. Let's go with the second question. How long will you waver between two opinions? Who said this? Elijah or Jesus? And the answer is Elijah. You can find this in 1 of Kings chapter 18 verse 21. So let's continue with the third question. A star will come out of Jacob, a scepter will rise out of Israel. Who said this? Hosea or Balaam? That's right, it was Balaam. You can find this in Numbers chapter 24, verse 17. So let's continue with the next question. Sun, stand still over Gibeon, and you moon over the valley of Ajalon. The answer is Joshua or Gideon. Correct answer is Joshua. You can find this in Joshua chapter 10 verse 12. Good job. So let's continue with the next question. Shall we accept good from God and not trouble? Who said this? Job or Moses? You've got 10 seconds. And the answer is Job. You can find this in Job chapter 2 verse 10. You're doing great. So let's continue with the next question. And I said, here am I, send me. Who said this? Isaiah or Samuel? You've got 10 seconds to guess. And the person who said it was Isaiah. You can find this in Isaiah chapter 6 verse 8. Great job! Let's continue with the next question. May your word to me be fulfilled. Who said this? Orpah or Mary? And the person was Mary. You can find this in Luke chapter 1 verse 38. So let's move on with the next question. You're doing great. You are just like your ancestors. You always resist the Holy Spirit. Who said this? James or Stephen? And the answer is Stephen. You can find this in Acts chapter 7 verse 51. That was the correct answer. So let's continue with the next question. If you believe with all your heart, you may. It was Jesus or Philip. You've got 10 seconds to guess. And the answer is Philip. You can find this in Acts chapter 8, verse number 37. Let's go with the next question. Whom I have handed over to Satan, to be taught not to be blasphemed. It was Paul or Hezekiah. And the person who said this was Paul. You can find this in 1 of Timothy chapter 1 verse 20. Let's go with the next question. We're almost there. Since you've acted like this, I swear that I won't stop until I get my revenge on you. Who said this, Joshua or Samson? And the answer is Samson. You can find this in Judges chapter 15 verse 7. That was a good job. Let's continue with the next question. Your people will be my people and your God my God. Who said this? Deborah or Ruth? You've got 10 seconds to guess. And of course, it was Ruth. You can find this in Ruth chapter 1, verse number 16. So, let's continue with the next question. You can do this. Nothing can hinder the Lord from saving, whether by many or by few. Who said this? Jonathan or Jonah? And the correct answer is Jonathan. You can find this in 1 of Samuel chapter 14 verse 6. That was great. Let's continue. What's the next question? You have brought me trouble on me by making me obnoxious to the Canaanites and Perizzites. Who said this, Jacob or Aaron? The answer is Jacob. You can find this in Genesis chapter 34, verse number 30. Let's go with the next question. The wind blows wherever it pleases. You hear its sound, but you cannot tell where it comes from or where is it going. It was Jesus or Solomon? The answer is Jesus. You can find this in John chapter 3, verse number 8. Let's go with the next question. Do not be afraid, Mary. You have found favor with God. Who said this, the Holy Spirit or the angel Gabriel? That's right, it was the angel Gabriel. You can find this in Luke chapter 1 verses 26 to 30. You did great. Let's go with the next one. Who is this uncircumcised Philistine that he should defy the armies of the living God? It was Samson or David. And it was David. You can find this in 1 of Samuel chapter 17 verse 26. That was excellent. Let's go with the next question. We're almost done. If I am a man of God, may fire come down from heaven and consume you and your 50 men. Who said this, Moses or Elijah? And of course it was Elijah. You can find this in 2 of Kings chapter 1 verse 10. It was excellent. Let's go with another question. The axe is already at the root of the trees, and every tree that does not produce good fruit will be cut down and thrown into the fire. Who said this, John the Baptist or Abraham? And it was John the Baptist. You can find this in Matthew chapter 3 verse 10. Okay, let's go with the last question. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the first and the last, the beginning and the end. Who said this, Jesus Christ or Peter? You've got the last 10 seconds to guess. And you've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And of course, the correct answer was Jesus Christ. You can find this in Revelation chapter 22, verse number 13. You did a great job. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to give us a like, to share with all your friends and family. This is Crystal Commando in English.